Hi everyone, so we're trying out some new ways to have you be able to find quickly which video you want to listen to or watch that's going to help you understand your mind and your body. So we're trying out this way of annotating the videos. So you can see here, I've had a question in from one of my clients, Jane Rainbow, and she was asking specifically about the relationship between body parts. She was talking about joints and about how they're affected in the winter, stiffness and achiness in joints. And so the first thing you want to be aware of is the emotion that relates to joints is frustration and the release of frustration, which is then to do with relief. And the concept that's connected to joints is facilitation. So that is making something easier or less complex. Okay, so let me give you a quick demonstration of how that works. So what I've just done there is use several joints to get round an obstacle. Okay, now if you imagine if I didn't have hips that could move, knees that could bend, and ankles that could bend, I would be walking around like this first of all, and walking into things, and equally to get around this chair over it would be really quite difficult to do. If I go back here, I can probably, at this point, I'm going to stop the video because I might fall off the balcony, right? So the idea is that having hips and knees allow us to be able to step onto things and over things and equally step around things. So how easy or difficult it is to get around obstacles, to reach out for things that we want, to push things away relates to joints. So often the concern is that and concern I mean how we're thinking about ourselves or a particular area of life, is that we've already decided whether something's going to be easy or difficult, simple or complicated, okay? And consider that, thank you very much, my invisible assistant. An area of the body without a joint is like this, and really it's very difficult for the two areas to be any closer together. So if one idea you have an idea and the other idea you have the action or realizing that idea, like I want to get a promotion, to bring those two things together, the idea and the experience, is really quite difficult. However, if you have a joint, then it becomes much easier to move those two things closer together. And you can imagine then a series of joints, you can get the idea and the experience of something in the same place. So the first is letting go of that you've already know whether something's going to be easy or difficult to do. Like, you know, often people think of the winter as being the harder part of the year. They kind of favor the sunshine. And actually, if you favor the sunshine, you should probably go live where it's sunny, rather than finding yourself then in an environment where you're feeling like it's just hard to get out of bed in the morning. Okay. The second thing is to be aware of where you are making things more complex, more difficult for yourselves. Because the moment you do that, then your body starts to perceive you as a threat, and it starts to have your immune system look within you to find out where the difficulties are, where the issues are, to get rid of them, and it may end up attacking your own joints. So my personal belief is things like arthritis, for example, are often where people's immune systems are attacking them because they are making things more difficult than they need to be and then refusing to acknowledge that.